Hail to the king, baby.
Hello, motherfucker.
Welcome to the party, pal. Your friendly neighborhood master of chaos here. I hope you're well. It is day 2 of 2025. It is also, funny enough, day 2 of subscriber week, Vinegar Syndrome. And I'm here live with you to, take a peeky and see what we've got coming our way. I will admit I got bit by the, not so much FOMO bug, but, I guess the physical media urge, and I did end up buying something from the daily deals, and I'll tell you what that is in a moment. Let's actually, we got about 28 minutes according to the clock before we get the new announcement for day 2, which is a new cinematograph, which I'm not excited about. Honestly, that line to me is it's not for me. It's fine. It's, there's only been one movie that I would have bought, but it sold out so fast. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm fine without it. And then we get a new bunch of daily deals. Let's take a look at the daily deals real quick. There is something in the partner labels that is selling out. Bullet Blake is not joining me today, but he did bring it to my attention. Nothing sold out here. I don't think anything's going to sell out all week, but I may be mistaken. Let's take a look at the partner labels real quick, and then I want to check in with the chat. Hope you're well. Leave a thumbs up as you come on in. It's your ticket to the show. Highly appreciated. This right here, Keanu & Co. is selling out very fast. It may be gone by the end of the stream, actually. 126 left. These are kind of after-school specials, Canadian after-school specials. They're not long. The whole thing runs 85 minutes. And I don't know that I went into detail about it very much because I was sort of giving a skim yesterday. But let me tell you what's on here. Maybe it can inspire you to buy it or not. I won't be picking it up, but that doesn't mean you can't or might not want to. In Out of a Job, Dan Lett plays a young engineer who returns to the home of his parents and computer whiz brother after his promising career abruptly falls apart. In One Step Away, Keanu Reeves plays Ron, a troubled teen struggling to overcome peer pressure and his own criminal impulses when his latest arrest derails the life of his single mother. Finally, in the shocking thriller Running Scared, Stephen Mandel plays an intensely jealous boyfriend whose spying and scolding ways rapidly escalate to full-blown stalking. So, I don't know, 85 minutes for 3, 20-ish minutes apiece, something like that, Of course, they call it, smartly enough, Keanu & Co. 126 left. Let's keep our eye on that one. And I'm sure there's others that have dropped down. But I think most of them are pretty high up. I might be mistaken. Disembodied, Bleeding Skulls, first 4K started at 2,000, so that's not going anywhere anytime soon. At least not right now. I think Satan War was dropping pretty fast. I think it had a unit. See, now this year they're doing 2,000 unit runs on slipcovers, which is nice because they used to only do 1,000. Now it's a little higher, which is nice. It gives us more of a chance to dance in our pants. Let me check in with the chat and get the party started. Cletus says, yo, let's go. New cinematograph incoming. Let's hope it's good. I'm hoping for Jade. Sure. After Sliver, sure. Sure. I believe that. Doug says, now where did you get that mug? This one with the Disney cartoon posters? Guess where? Disney. I'm sure you can find it online. Disney store? It tastes like classics. Let's see. Stephen C., good afternoon to you. How are things on the East Coast? It's very early for me, and I was up late last night. Me and my buddy OGP went to see The Brutalist Oscar contender, and I'll have a review for that. Well, fuck it. I'll give it to you. Well, let me go through the chat, and then I'll tell you about it afterwards. Zach of the Dead, hello. Happy New Year. It's your old pal Zach. Oh, okay, cool. Haven't seen you in a while. Well, hey, I like the new refresh. I'm glad you're here, buddy. Alex, what's up? Good morning. Super G, what's up, buddy? Good morning. Zach says the new clean look looks great. Took years off. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. I feel the same. Groove says happy to be here. MC, thanks again for doing these streams. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you guys doing that. And again, if you haven't, drop a thumbs up. Helps the video and shows your support. Mandy K says the Keanu shorts on YouTube. Oh, good. Well, I'd rather if I'm interested at all, I'll watch it on YouTube. I don't think I need the physical copy of it. Magic Hands, what's up? Unreal fan, good day, evening, and morning. Good day, good evening, and good night, as Truman show, as Truman would say. Howdy to David Becker. Happy New Year. Are you faster? Conchance, what's up? They need to put better prices, sale prices up, and they may. I'm sure they've probably heard that complaint. But look, the days of $10 deals is gone unless they surprise us in the last few days. But they said they're never going to do that again. So we kind of have to expect that this is as good as it gets. 60% off is not bad. I mean, we buy at Black Friday price, which is 50% off. 60% is a better sale. The titles, are they better? Well, that's up to you. You know, I can only give you my recommendations, but it is what it is. Boy, I need coffee even more now than ever. The Brutalist. Let's talk about it real quick. Oscar contender, Adrian Brody, Felicity Jones. Who else is in it? Guy Pearce. Man, I'll be honest. I didn't love it. Everybody is sucking that movie off. Like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and oh my god, every shot is a masterpiece. Blah 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 blah. And I got caught up in the hype. I'm like, oh, amazing! I'm in. I want every movie to transfix me and take me away and blow me away. But I wasn't. Was it an emperor has no clothes kind of situation? Maybe. For me, it was a 3-star movie. It's just okay. The ending is really weird. There's a plot point that happens late in the movie that derails the plot for me in terms of like where the direction goes, and then the last 5 minutes is a weird kind of like recap that kind of took me out of the movie a little bit. It just felt tonally weird. Amazing shots. There's some incredible performances. I think this is probably my favorite performance of the year. Adrian Brody is really, really good in this, but he's always good. He already won an Oscar, so I mean, I'd be surprised if he sucked. He's great. He's a good actor. He's a very human, expressive, genuine actor. But I don't know. The movie as a whole, I will never rewatch. I'll never revisit. I don't think it's one of those. But then again, I wasn't a big fan of Oppenheimer either. So take that for what you will. My favorite movie of the year? Well, horror-wise, Substance. But in terms of Oscar-type movies, I loved A Complete Unknown. I thought that was great. And I'll give you a review of Complete Unknown tomorrow. We got to keep it going. I mean, we got 7 days of this, so I don't want to hang on. I got to hang on to stuff. I don't want to blow it all on the table today. Give me your patience today. Again, I'm very tired. I went to bed at 3 in the morning and then woke up at 7. All for that sweet VS. Alex says his favorite was Smile 2. I like Smile 2. I thought that was really good. Definitely better than the first one. Code B-Man, thank you for being a part of the streams, and thank you for your generosity. That helps very, very much. I appreciate you. Steelbook, what you grab? Steelbook, I love seeing your post on Instagram because I'm like, my God, this guy, where the fuck does he find the room? He picked up Touch and the Prophecy Collection yesterday. Fingers crossed for another $20 cinematograph today. But which? Who shall it be? Go Fish? Everyone's favorite? I think it might. Gosh, Go Fish. Talk about dropping a fucking barrier in your entire fucking lineup. My God. Not that I've seen it, to be fair, but no thank you. Horrible Dr. Hitchcock. I would have bought the tits off of this if I had not just picked up the Code Red. I think it was Code Red or Dark. Somebody put it out. No. All the films put it out on Blu-ray. And I got it for like $7 at Amoeba Records here in LA. And I'm like, you know what? I'm fine with that. I'll pick it up on Blu-ray. And I liked it enough, but I don't think I need to upgrade. Not like I'm rewatching it every year or something. I did pick up Criminally Insane. I really like both of these movies. I think I would revisit them. I think Criminally Insane is one of the most interesting psycho movies ever made in a strange way. And Satan's Black Wedding is kind of a coastal, weird. It reminded me of Messiah of Evil, if you know that movie. But I liked it better than Messiah of Evil. I'm not a big Messiah of Evil fan in general. Ted Bundy is a good movie, but I don't need it. Where is this still over 1,000? It doesn't say. Oh no, 25 left. Ooh, man, Ted Bundy is pretty good. Gosh, do I need Ted Bundy? I better decide real fucking fast if I need it. It's got a great cast. Nah, I don't need it. Great cast. I love her in it. It's a really, really disturbing ass movie. I'll come back to that. I got 8 minutes. No, sorry. I had 18 minutes. Fade to Black. If you don't have it, grab it. It's a great movie. You will enjoy it, especially if you're a horror fan. Story of a Junkie. I know this isn't for me. It's still over 1,000. What else did I grab? Well, it was Prophecy. I hemmed and hawed on this. I remember liking the first one. I don't remember the sequels, but the sequel, the second one has Brittany Murphy, and I'm like, man, it called to me. It called to me. $40 for 3 movies. I mean, I paid more than $40 for Just to Keep. Admittedly, a movie I like more, but that '90s kid in me felt the burn, and I had to get it. So I grabbed it. Prophecy is now technically in my possession. I may not get it till February, but it is what it is. I can wait. Pardon me. Let's take a look at the second line here. Riddle of Fire, I loved, but the more I thought about it, the less I think I wanted to own it. I think it's a really fun movie. It's got some great moments in it, but I don't think I need to own it. I do recommend watching it, though. If you find yourself with the ability to watch it, go check it out. Look, Scared to Death is 70% off. Is it worth owning? No. At $12, that's not bad for a blind buy, and you might like it more than I did. That's the only... No, Fade to Black and Ted Bundy are 70% off. You know what? I think I am going to grab Ted Bundy. And I'll tell you why. I have a very dear friend of mine named Brother Chaos, who this is gonna sound weird, but I guess if you know BC, it kind of fits. He loves serial killer movies. and he loves serial killers. But I guess, well, so what's a nice way to put it? He appreciates he appreciates um, serial killers. And I know he stopped collecting VS. I know he doesn't have this. Come on. It's sending me a shop pay code. Okay, hold on. I don't see it. Give it to me. Let's go. Okay. 1 second, folks. Jeez. 4-2. I'm not going to tell you the code. Don't worry. Alright. I got to get that for BC. Sorry. I had to sign in on my computer because I usually buy it on my phone. Add to existing order. At the end of the day, if he doesn't want it, I don't mind keeping it. But I have a feeling he will enjoy it. And I don't think he knows. I don't think he watches these anymore. He's got a lot of stuff going on. We do talk about the releases, though. He says hello. He sends his best. And he hopes you are well. Wherever you are in the world. Orders being processed. Grabbing me a Ted Bundy. Especially because they're so low in stock. I might as well. I got bit by the bug. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be good. Alright, Ted Bundy coming my way. Alright. Where was I? Yeah, 70% off for Scared to Death. Battle of the Lost Planets. It's a fun double feature, but you gotta like kind of like really rock bottom sci-fi kind of stuff. 20 left for the slip. It did not sell out. That should have sold out. That's interesting. Touch, just over 1,000. I almost grabbed it, but it's one of those where I don't know that I would revisit it that much. It's not as satisfying as it should be. Serve 2 is a massive piece of diarrhea. Don't like it. Before we do the other things, let me check in with the chat. I don't want to miss comments too much. DJ says, is there a more overrated director than Christopher Nolan? I mean, he's had a few good ones, but receives a disproportionate amount of attention. I agree. He's become one of those guys where, there's people who just absolutely love whatever he does, and he is absolutely an amazing filmmaker. But, I don't think anybody should just be bulletproof, I mean, just case in point, Francis Ford Coppola. I don't know if anybody saw Cosmopolis. Is that what it was called? No, that's the other one. Megalopolis. Megalopolis is the fucking worst movie of the year. So fucking bad. So bad. Absolute garbage. And luckily, not that many people are kissing his ass. People are like, oh yeah, oof, okay. Sorry, Francis Ford Coppola. Is it hubris? Maybe. Has he lost it? Maybe. But, God, somebody should have taken him aside and be like, man, this is bad. Don't make this movie. Do not make this movie. But he didn't have anybody saying that. I guess if you got the money, nobody says anything. Zach says he's looking forward to The Substance. You pre-ordered it for $16.99? Where? For what? The DVD? I mean, that's pretty cheap. Has anybody seen the movie Influencer? Super G is asking. I've not. So I cannot fill you in on that. That's in the partner titles. I don't know. Don't know it. Vin Cinephile says cinematograph is dead to so many people already. Yeah. Fortunately. Unreal fan, what was that movie? As I bloody loved Messiah of Evil. It was the second half of this set right here, Satan's Black Wedding, with Criminally Insane. Good little movie. I enjoyed that quite a bit. Brent says I liked all three of the Prophecy films. All looked great too. Oh, hey, fantastic! It's I'm looking forward to revisiting that. DJ Depression says yes. Ted Bundy. Midlife says watched the Canyons last night. Glad I didn't blind buy that one. So bad. You know, um, you're right, and this is why I always say TVYB on things. Canyons is not a good movie. The only reason it exists and the only reason your eyes should glaze across the screen is Lindsay Lohan. Super G says he enjoyed Ted Bundy, which is good. It's a solid little movie. Alex, did BC see like Long Legs? I don't think he saw it. I don't know. I can. I know we talked about it, but I don't think he had a any thoughts on it. Zach says Amazon had The Substance the last few days for $69 on Blu-ray. 4K was $30, so one for the blue since it's a new shot movie anyway. Oh, you should have gone for the 4K. And I'll tell you why. The movie's so visually striking that I think honestly newer movies benefit from 4K better than an older movie, because usually an older movie you're just gonna pump up the grain. I'm not a big grain fan, honestly. I don't. It just, no matter how sharp things are, you're still gonna get that graininess, and I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. But something like The Substance will look so fucking polished, and I mean, talk about nudity. You're gonna want the 4K. That's all I'm saying. Great movie though, and that finale, you're gonna want the 4K. Alex says he loves the grain. Wish I could see with grain in real life. That's called glaucoma. But I hope that doesn't happen to you. What up? What movie won in the house? Happy New Year to you, my buddy. He got smiley face. Okay, it's not a sale. By the way, there is no sale. It was just the releases for the month. So it's you paid full price. In case you thought it was on discount or anything, it's not a sale. It's just a. I mean, there is a sale, but that wasn't part of it. The sale is only available in the daily deals section here. This is the only thing that is a sale price. We got 6 minutes to go. Let me go through this real quick. Rebel I haven't seen. Simon Killer I haven't seen. Quantum Cowboys. None of these I've seen. But let's see where they stand. Let me check Prophecy real quick. Still over 1,000. That'll be here, I'm guessing, until next subscriber week. 329 on Rebel. Simon Killer is at 74 left. Wow. That's not moving at all. Quantum Cowboys at 300. Scalper 192. I mean, these are so low that they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back. We'll see them again this week. Dracula didn't sell out. Wow. Oh, just the standard. Okay, so the limited did. At the video store, standard is at 708. Speaking parts, 639 for the standard. Undead, the standard stands at 645, and Spirit of 45 is at 440 with the slipcover. So there you go. There's nothing has sold out, but some should, like Ted Bundy should have. That's a VSA. Oh, 9 left. Well, you know what? Let's keep our eye on that. That might be gone. I may have inspired more people to grab it. Who knows? 9 left for a VSA at that price. Pretty not bad. 5 minutes left. We'll come back to it. Let's go check Keanu. Where are we at with this guy? 124 left. Okay. It'll go. It'll go. I can't wait to get my Bloodorama triple feature. Still haven't gotten that shit. But hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Where did I? Okay, Wonderful Paradise is a new one. That's at 667. Give me a moment. I have to blow my nose. I apologize. I woke up with a little bit of a cold. Pardon for the silence, but it's better than hearing me talk nasally. Zach says Canyon only good if you get a Lindsay Lohan thing. Even if you don't have a Lindsay Lohan thing, if you like boobies, you're gonna enjoy that movie. So there you go. Happy New Year, man. I hope to hang out with you soon. I might, if you do it Friday, might do the Hollywood show with you and OGP. If you go Friday. It's a good point, Nick. People shat all over Interstellar. No, I think Interstellar has more fans than Tenet does. But boy, Tenet was a huge misfire. Gosh. But there's people who love that movie and think it's a masterpiece. But yeah. Brent says Smiley Face is one of my favorite stoner comedies. Anna Faris is hilarious. You know, I don't think I've seen it, honestly. I'm not a big stoner guy, so that doesn't really appeal to me. Wonderful Paradise. I love Connie. I am a big fan of them. And they usually put out interesting films. There's a dude in a dress, which cool, but I'm not sure what it's about. Let me zoom in a bit here. In this demented spin on the unwanted guest scenario from my iconoclastic Masashi Yamamoto, the debt-ridden Sasayas must move out of their suburban Tokyo house. In the midst of packing, the family's rebellious daughter posts an open invitation online. Let's have a party. Soon, guest after guest pours in, from estranged relatives to jilted lovers, from drug dealers and yakuza to supernatural delights of the kaiju variety. What the hell is that? XOOOD _ What the fuck? Is that a typo? Huh. Not for me. What's from? Not for me. This is the guy who did Robinson's Garden and What's Up Connection, which I watched and I was not a fan of. So, yeah. I'm not gonna float on my boat. What are we doing? Oh, it's almost time to switch over. We got a minute left. We'll go back to partners and read more of those. Scared to Death has light to heavy grain all over the place. Yeah, even on a Blu-ray, if the movie's shot like shit and they don't have any good like materials, it's gonna look awful. It never works for me. The notorious physical media guy says, Happy New Year to you. Was Story of a Junkie any good? No idea. If anybody's seen it, let us know. Movie Palace says, have you seen the new Crow or Beetlejuice? I didn't like Crow. Beetlejuice was okay, not the original. You guys are gonna, I don't know. Here's a hot take. I didn't mind the new Crow movie. As a matter of fact, I think it was probably the second best Crow movie. Honestly. I mean, beyond the fact that it was the Eric Draven story, and it was sort of trying to, remake the original, I kind of put myself out of it. Like, okay, maybe it's just like a sequel in, with sort of the same ingredients. I thought it was kind of fucking cool. I didn't hate it, and I like Beetlejuice too. I was not a fan. All right, let's reload. Oh, what? A baseball movie? What the fucking fuck? God, what the fucking fuck? A cinematograph is DOA at this point. What the hell kind of cover is that? Is this a situation like Little Darlings where they couldn't use the actors' faces? This is not a real painting. This looks like some AI fucking bullshit where they got a still from the movie and you do that filter like, ooh, make it look like a watercolor. Ugh. 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 Ugh, I say. Fucking what? What? First of all, I've never heard of the movie. That's not saying it's good or bad. I'm just not familiar with Bang the Drum Slowly. Look, Robert De Niro over there. Is it a good movie? I couldn't tell you. It probably is. But my first impression was that bizarre artwork. Ugh. Ugh. Well, let's read about it here. Bruce Pearson and Henry Wiggin are friends and teammates playing in the New York Mammoths as catcher and pitcher, respectively. Henry is pulling double duty as an insurance salesman on the side, selling policies to other baseball players, while engaged in a contract dispute with the baseball team's ownership. When Henry is diagnosed with Hodgkin's disease, realizing he is terminally ill, Bruce wavers from his ongoing negotiations to make sure Bruce can be his catcher for one last season. Often cited as one of the great sports films of all time, I feel like I would have heard of that. Bang the Drum Slowly. That seems like a war movie or like a marching band kind of thing. I don't know. It's a strange name. Maybe it means something if you watch the movie. Again, I'm coming from a place of ignorance because I've not seen the movie, so I don't know if it means something to the film. But Bang the Drum Slow. Why not like Play Ball or the Ball Boy, the Ball Boys? Now that's a title. I'm sure that exists somewhere as a completely different movie. Oh, actually, it could still be a baseball movie. But I digress. Steven says, a bit bummed out. I ordered Touch on Black Friday for $5 more and still haven't gotten it. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Skulder, what's up? I bought Touch, Ted Bundy, Dr. Hitchcock, and a real skull glow-in-the-dark t-shirt. Gotcha. Oh, nice. All right, what movie's going to be there Friday? Okay, cool. Right after work, unless something changes. Okay, so maybe I'll meet you guys there. That sounds good. What's up, John Doe? Welcome. Wet Movie, remind you to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Wet Movie. Appreciate you. 161 people watching. Drop a thumbs up. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here, and I appreciate you guys being here. Wet Movie says, about to clock in. I hope I don't miss anything. You won't miss anything. You won't miss anything. Jim Powers says, whoa, a lot of people in this chat. I'm glad. I'm happy to have everybody here. Notorious Physical Media Guy. What the fuck? Bang the Drum Slowly? Is it April Fool's Day? Yeah, this is some ass. Bro, VS's artwork has been super shit lately, and what even happened? Are they using some new people? It's very strange to me. Montgalaire says cinematograph is just mostly forgettable $10 Kino Lorber titles dolled up in BS packaging. DJ says it has to be AI art. What a fucking shit. Like, isn't the more I look at it, the more shit it is. It's not even about painters. If the movie was about fucking painters, then okay, I get it. It's baseball fucking guys, and one's dying. Ugh. I don't know why I'm getting upset. I think it's just because the decisions make no sense. I think that's what it is. You know, when you have a business, you want to have a product that you think people would want to buy. They looked at this and they said, yeah, people want this. Cinematograph is fucking dead. As a matter of fact, let's do a poll. I gotta open up the video on my end. Give me one moment. Mon frères, mesdames et messieurs. I'm gonna open it up here in another tab, and we will start that poll. By the way, oof, only 57 thumbs up. Come on, what's happening? Wake up, everybody. Perhaps this is your first time on YouTube, but drop a thumbs up if you can. It really helps the channel, really helps the video, especially when we're live, because YouTube picks that up. I mean, at the end of the day, these videos do really well. I do them for hanging out with you. But if for the channel to keep going, for YouTube to keep recommending, the thumbs up helps. 168 thumbs up would be amazing. 168 eyeballs. I get if you can't at the moment, but please do me the favor. For your old pal, MC. Okay. Bang the drum slowly. The poll is: Are you banging? Yes, no, or fuck no, or hell yeah. I love drums and balls. Okay. I know some of you are just gonna pick that for shits and giggles, but be as honest as you can. The poll is live now in the chat. Are you banging? Yes, no, fuck no, hell yeah. I love drums and balls. I make myself laugh. At the end of the day, it makes me happy. 86 thumbs up already. Nice, thank you guys. Appreciate you very, very much. Wow, what a shit. That is very disappointing. Montgalaire says, if you collect that line, I safely assume that you're childless. Fat. Too much free time. Oh, Jesus. Well, I'm not going to disparage anybody's living conditions or style, but I really hope people realize, you know what? I don't need every fucking release. I don't need to be a completionist. But if you do, you do. Hey, do you, man? And far be it from me to stand in your way, but what the fuck? Super G says big pass. Charlie 88 says big pass. Yeah, man. The fuck. Doug D says, Bang the Drum Slowly is the ultimate baseball movie, and despite what a plot summary might suggest, I think it's more about baseball than death. It takes place during the last season on this earth, and that is from Roger Ebert. Well, there you go. Don Freak is into it. He think it fits. I mean, I guess I think it fits too, but I don't know. I'm more upset by the fucking artwork. That's fucking horrible. Horrible. Okay, daily deals. Oh my god. All right. I hope the wife isn't anywhere nearby because I'm buying some stuff. Oh wait, she's in the room with me. Just kidding. Love you. Okay. Okay, good. She hasn't gone yet. Yeah, I'm not buying anything, guys. Not this time. It's just... Oh, okay, so I gotta buy everything I can. Before she comes back. But I'm kidding. There's nothing here for me. But there is stuff to recommend. This is a shocker. I mean, this is a shocker. I bought this at the Black Friday price. I like this movie. The 4K looks really good. $26 for Mark of the Devil, a classic of the Euro Grindhouse era. I remember getting this on VHS through Anchor Bay. Great movie. Still pretty pricey. 60% off, but Not bad. Not bad. 5 card stud, I thought was kind of whatever. I didn't think it was amazing, Brendan. As far as I'm concerned, it's fine. It didn't really. It wasn't a guns and guts kind of situation for me. Griff liked it. He said it was unexpectedly great. There you go. Alex says, I do love drums and balls, but still not picking it up. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And now this says he was banging last night. Oh! I love you guys. Doug D says, on the surface, the movie seems like a Brian song. Yeah. See, that's a movie that's, I think, more memorable, I think more well-known. It's not. It's mostly about baseball and the daily life of a major league club on the road. The fact that Bruce is approaching defeat. Wait, is there more to that? Seems like there was more. But I don't see it. Okay. I don't see it if it's here. Skelder says he'll buy it when it goes on sale one day. I think it's a movie I'd like to watch. Like if it was on Criterion Channel, I'll watch it. But I don't think... Personally, don't need to own it. I don't own very many sports movies, but I do love them. I do enjoy them quite a bit. But the only sports movie I ever rewatched was Mighty Ducks. You know, take it for what it is. Great cast in this movie, by the way. Roddy McDowell, small part, but he's in it. Dean Martin, Robert Mitchum. I just felt the movie was whatever. It did not shake my bacon. However, this movie, it's not for everybody. I loved it. I thought this was really, really interesting. Not for everybody, but I thought it was really damn good. I thought it was really, really damn good. And it's got, it's hard to describe, but it's a futuristic movie. Ooh, I got a pair of glasses just like that. It's got Sam Beckett in it. Yay, Sam Beckett. Hopefully he'll leap home one day. I thought it was good. A weirdo sci-fi movie. It's got some nudity. It's got some Stephen Dorff. Bella Thorne. I don't think she's naked in it. No. It's an interesting little movie. I go watch a trailer if you're at all curious. It's not for everybody. Singapore Sling. Okay. So, me and BC and TC reviewed this a while ago. They hated it. I thought I would hate it, but I ended up actually kind of liking it. I did not... Okay, so, full disclosure for this movie. It's got really nasty shit. It's about incest and like vomiting on people and this gross eating scene. I mean, there's some stomach churning shit in this movie. However, look at how absolutely gorgeous this black and white is. Oh my God. And in Blu-ray, it was impeccable. Impeccable. I mean, the grain is there, but it does not get in the way of the movie. Fucking flawless looking. Such a gorgeous, weird movie. I couldn't completely discount it. Beyond all the weird elements and the stuff I'm like, well, I'm going to look away right now. I couldn't completely discount the movie. I think it's a masterpiece. Gross as fuck, but a masterpiece. Man, Singapore Sling, good movie. Zach says, I did get the Monster Man Blue ordered back on Black Friday. Still waiting. You know what? Thank you, by the way, for ordering that. And I'm still waiting for my copies as well. So I will have to add that to my list of stuff lost, not even lost in transition or translation or the mail, just kind of unfulfilled. That's the word. COVID and cult film. Happy New Year to you. You're not playing ball. You don't like balls. I'm not playing ball, and I don't particularly like balls. No. Code B Man's gonna buy it. All right. Well, I hope you like it. Mutineers. Good thing this is limit 1 per. This thing's gonna be the new keep. um, yeah, you're right. It's a good thing they limited that one. Keith says, I'm only interested in standard edition Cinematograph, but they wait until the limited sells out to begin stocking them. Annoying. Yeah, they do that for those specifically because they want you to, they want you to drop down for the big one. Vin Cinephile says, I don't know about the ultimate baseball movie. About 10 other baseball movies come to mind before Bang the Drum Slowly. I mean, Major League, A League of Their Own, Field of Dreams, which wasn't, it was baseball centric. The Natural. Those are more movies that I think about when I think, baseball. Bull Durham. Anyway. Steelbook says, I've heard great things about Bang the Drum, but I'll pick this up once it hits a daily deal. Yeah, oh yeah. Wait on that. Just like Last Embrace, which is another cinematograph for 60% off, $24. Here's what you should know about this movie. It's a good movie. It's not great. It's a little slow. It's not the super thriller that they kind of sell you on. I was excited for this because I love Roy Scheider. But the movie's just kind of uninteresting. There's one good section toward the end of the movie. The Niagara Fall moment, which there's a great, it's not even on here. There's a great poster for this movie. The original poster they used is so fucking cool. And that's what got me to watch the movie. But they don't use that artwork. They go back to this painterly kind of style, which even here, this works. I like this. This fits for me. But I just... do you need to own it? I don't know. That's your call. Here's what I'll do, though. I'm going to refresh my mind and give you a better review of Last Embrace. I'll try and show you the cover. No, it's going to... Anyway, I got the blur thing on. I gave it 3 stars. I'll just tell you my review real quick, so it'll refresh my thoughts on it as well. It's okay. Boasts a great cast, but feels a little too bland to be truly memorable and noteworthy. I'm not sure if this was a spy movie or a cop movie, but I'm pretty sure it was about Jewish assassins. At least I think it was. Needless to say, plot-wise, it was a little confused. It's got a couple of decent action sequences, and Roy is amazing in anything, but I found the movie a little underwhelming. It's more of a love story than a thriller, but it tries to be a low-energy Hitchcock. Don't let the awesome poster fool you. That moment does happen in the movie, but it's not as thrilling as the poster would have you believe, which was my biggest disappointment. If you see the original poster, you're like, fuck, that's cool as shit. That doesn't really happen in the movie. If you're looking for my vote, I would say pass on it. TBYB. TBYB, it'll be back. It's not selling out anytime soon. Now we got 2 really, really old Vinegar Syndrome titles. Only in standard edition, FYI, for $13. The passing has been, that's one of the first year, maybe second year of Vinegar Syndrome's existence kind of movies. I didn't like it. It has its fans, though. I'm not one of them. Taking of Tiger Mountain, another really old title. Super artsy. Yes, it does star Bill Paxton. It is an artsy black and white movie. And heads up, this may sell you or detract your purchasing money. Bill Paxton's wiener is on display for quite a bit of time. So there you go. It's a pass on both of those for me. Also, Memorial Valley Massacre, stupid piece of fucking shit. This was the first Vinegar Syndrome movie I remember saying, being there that the week of the release. Oh man, look at this Memorial Valley Massacre. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go track it down. I think it was on Tubi or YouTube or whatever. Garbage, fucking garbage. Okay, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at okay, cool. Oh wow, look at this guy. Awesome. Fuck yeah. Oh, so it's like people in the woods and they get like hunted by Conan. Let me show you what Conan looks like in the movie. Are you ready for this? You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? I don't think you're ready. I think you're getting ready. I feel you're getting ready. And here he is. What the fuck, man? This is our fucking killer. This is the killer right here. A fucking... Oh my god. Needless to say, fuck that movie. $8? Not even for... Fuck you, $8. That's what... no. $8. 75% off. Just get the shit out of here. Forgotten Jelly Volume 5. Oh, I know this one. If you're collecting these, this is a hell of a price. $35. It's a Madi LA. What else is in here? Tropic of Cancer. 9 Guests for a Crime. I don't think I liked any of these. But if you like the Jolly, then you're in it to win it. So take that for what it is. Unmasking the Idol. A really fun little Indiana Jones meets James Bond kind of a guy. Super goofy. Still at just shy of 1,000, which is crazy. Boy, VSA is not selling. I guess it really depends on the movie. This one, I think, is worth a buy at $13. I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll enjoy that one. Let me check in with the chat real quick. Oh, you know what? Let me end the poll. I'll keep it going for a little bit longer. If you haven't voted yet and you haven't dropped a thumbs up, I'm going to be checking. Thank you, by the way, if you have. I appreciate you so much. I'm going to let the poll go for another couple minutes. So if you haven't voted, let me know if you're watching live what you think about whether you're banging or not. Brent says, I sold off Touch and another one just not collecting that line. Hopefully Monday the other release will be good. Yes, we are getting one more cinematograph, but I'm not holding out any hope. Brendan grabbed Divinity and 20th Century. All right. DJ says, Time of Molding is awesome if you're into artsy horror. Okay, cool. We'll get to that one. Jim, it is. It's a masterpiece. Highly, highly recommended. Of this whole lot, I would say Burning Paradise and Master are Mark of the Devil. Great. JJ, they're not, and they won't be. They've stopped doing that because they realized they lost a lot of money that way. Pulp Viking, is Unmasking the Idol gay? No. Why would you think it is? I mean, it looks a little goofy, but no, it's not. Or is it gay as in the 80s variation? Stupid? I'm wondering. That's a good way to put it, Vincent Afal. A 5-card stud is okay. It's just boring as hell. Yeah. Griff says, yeah, not a ton of great sports movies. Field of Dreams, Sandlot, First Mighty Ducks. Man, Any Given Sunday is really interesting. They shot that like right by my house. I used to live by where the Miami Dolphins would play, the Orange Bowl. I was almost an extra in that. I was in the stands, but we got there late, but we still got a keychain. They gave out keychains to the extras. Oh, Remember the Titans. That's a good one. Yeah. Oh, The Natural. The Natural got a 4K. Oh, okay, cool. That's a good movie. DJ, that's a good way to put it. Singapore Sing is awesome. It's very Criterion in a Salo like way. It is. That is a good way to put it. Charlie88 says, thumbs up for Unmasking the Idol. Fun movie. Hope VS will release a sequel. I'm surprised they didn't do a thing with that. Mandy Cage says, "Would you watch Singapore Sling again?" You know, that's a good question. That's a very good question. Part of me says yes. I wouldn't buy it though, if that helps you at all. I don't think I would buy it. Actually, the way we watched it, there's a very 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 good print of it or whatever version of it on YouTube. TBYB, it should still be there. It looks really good. And even on YouTube, it looked really good. So I can't even imagine how amazing the Blu-ray will look. Alex says, "Thanks for getting me through the workday with the stream, MC." Well, thanks for getting me out of bed in the beginning of the year. I appreciate that. The VS hockey puck sold out. People will buy anything. You know, I think they know that, and that's why they did it. Like if they did adult diapers, Vinegar Syndrome adult diapers, sells out. What are you gonna fucking do with that? What are you gonna do with that, man? Anyway. Anyway. Oh, interesting. Bang the Drum is a remake of a better Paul Newman film. Oh, interesting. It's very weird. Elman says the poster looks like a potential spoiler. Well, the poster for Last Embrace, kinda, not really. It's just a moment that happens in the movie, and it doesn't even happen the way it happens in the poster. Standard Style says, "I can live without seeing Bill Paxton's dick." The stuff you hear, I may be the only stream on YouTube that you would hear that on. I love that. That's fucking hilarious. Let me end the poll because I'm curious. I'm curious who be banging, and who not be banging. Does that make any sense? Are you banging? The results are 43%. Fuck no. 31% no. 18% say yes. And 6% said hell yeah. I love drums and balls. Oh, here's another one. I have another good poll. Are you? I'm trying to find out how to really word this. Are you a completionist? A completionist. That's not even a yeah. Fuck no. Hell yeah. Okay. So the question on the poll coming up right now is are you a completionist? Yes, no, fuck no, or hell yeah, I love drums and balls. So we'll just keep that pattern going. That's a new poll live in the chat right now. If you're watching live, let your voice be heard from the mountaintops. We're at 108 thumbs up. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. 174 people watching. So let's if you haven't thumbed it up, please do so. It makes a world of difference. You have no idea. Especially nowadays with YouTube. And by the way, I mentioned it before. I mentioned it yesterday. If you're new and you haven't heard it, I'm gonna start turning the channel to more of a filmmaking focused channel. I'll still do the lives with sales and partner titles and Vinegar Syndrome and all that stuff and Severin. But what I'd like to do is sort of do a screenplay camp, a live screenplay camp where we all write a script together. We go from outline to the end, and then I'll bring on a panel of actors to perform it for us. I mean, that'll probably take us into the summer, but I think that'd be a really fun thing to do, an educational thing, a fun content for us, and I don't know, just make the community feel a little more. I mean, we feel like brothers and sisters already, but I think just bringing us a little more together, have us create something special together, I think that'd be really amazing. And I would bring the script page up here, and then I would literally write live, and you guys have your input. Oh, I don't like that line. Let's go back. Okay, let's take a vote. Who doesn't like this line? What should the character do? All that kind of stuff. I mean, it could be a train wreck. It could take forever, but I think it'd be a lot of fun. So if you're into it, let me know in the chat if that's something you'd watch. And now this says MC embrace Bill Paxton's penis. Be open-minded. I've seen the movie. I didn't like it. I'm just warning people that that's in there. Just like I would warn people, hey, there's animal cruelty in this. You know. Sydney Jenkins says Memorial Valley Massacre got me to what a letdown. Luckily I TBYB'd. Well, good for you. Only way to do it. Oh, interesting. Elman says same price as Summer for Gialli 5. Well, because that was subscriber, the second half of subscriber week, because they do it twice a year, so that makes sense. B-Dubs, Happy New Year to you. I'm intrigued by the new cinematograph, but I might wait a bit to pick it up. No hurry. If you want to pick it up, you don't need to buy it right now. It's not going anywhere. Don Freak says, I wanted my money back after Memorial Valley Massacre, and I saw it for free. O-Channel. The Passing and Tiger Mountain seem like old titles, possibly sold out. Don't recall seeing them before. They're super old. Like I said before, they're like from the first few years of Vinegar Syndrome. The Slips were new, I believe. Newish. But they're just available in standards, and I think they might be phased out. Well, you know, if you're a collecting everything kind of person, you don't have it. There you go. Vince Cinephile says The Replacements is a great football movie starring Keanu and co. Oh shit, Keanu and co. Hold on, how's that doing? Let's go back to that. We're on Keanu and co's on Death Watch. 108. 108. That might still stick around until tomorrow. At that, yeah, if that hasn't moved at all, I think the people that wanted that already have it. Okay, let's get back to Daily Deals. Burning Paradise, Ringo Lamb, fuck yeah. Great movie. $17.19, fucking strange price. Good. Highly recommended if you like, you know, Hong Kong martial arts, fantasy, wuxia stuff. Super good. Loved it. Highly recommend. In the Soup. Is this the one? Oh, yeah. I don't remember what I thought of this one. I know I saw it. I'll tell you what, my friend. I do not recall what I thought of In the Soup. 3 stars on that one. I liked it, didn't love it, basically. Attack of the Beast creatures. Shit. And this is it's an AGFA title, so know that going in. But boy, this was shit. Like the ultimate shit. Like think of like, you know, Mordor. It is the well, not the Mordor shit. There's worse things, but this was the fucking Balrog of shit. This is the monster. This is not a puppet. This is not a statue in the movie. This is not a toy somebody buys. This is the creature. Shit. In case I wasn't clear, it's not a good movie. Boring as hell. Stupid ass monsters. Goodbye 20th Century. Haven't seen it. Can't speak to it. Looks interesting. Saragossa Manuscript. I personally loved it. I think it's a really weird, interesting movie. Super long. It's over 3 hours. But and it's hard to describe. But man, it's a really interesting movie. It's kind of a fantasy story. It's one of those things that historical. It's honestly, it's so hard to describe. But I really enjoyed it. There was something about that was really magical. So that gets a thumbs up. from Papa over here. We'll get back to the other ones in a moment. Zach says, I saw Monster Mash made it to Tubi. Oh, that's fantastic. I did not know that. Let me look at that real quick. Yes, we're going to Tubi. Hopefully. What's his futz? YouTube doesn't have a fucking mind melt. It is here. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Monster Mash is on Tubi now. Fantastic. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks for letting me know. Is it getting a physical? I don't think so. A German media book? I don't know. I never know. I didn't know about the Headless Horseman one until somebody told me. So if you guys out there ever find physical copies of my movies, please let me know, because I keep looking and I don't even know where to look for German media books. Necessary? Is there like a Diabolic kind of place that would cover that? They did have Headless Horseman though. But gosh, I would love that. I would love that. I'd love to see a media book for Exorcists. I know that one did really, really well. Yeah, let me know if you see that. Let me know. But unfortunately, Monster Mash is just going to be streaming for now. Unless something changes, but it is what it is. B-Dub says, screenplay camp sounds awesome. All right. Let's do it. Stan says, I'm not buying it if it has poop in it. Oh, God, I don't remember. Does it? I don't remember. I know it's got vomiting. Oh, God. I don't remember if it has poop in it. I guess that's a good thing. I blocked it out. It does have vomiting, though, which you could just look away. It's not like forever, but there's some parts you're like, ugh. But the movie is so good. Like, it's just really well made. Charlie88 says, I'm excited for Tom Savini's Dead Living Dead to be released uncut. Has that been announced? I mean, why not put that shit out? No, guys, wait. We have to put out Bang the Drum Slowly. Everybody's waiting for that. God damn it. Conscience says, I'm a completionist depending on what I'm completing. Well, I'm talking in terms of film, labels like VSA, VSU, that kind of thing. And now this says, if it's in the script, will the actress be nude? If yes, almost every page will have nudity. No, we're not. I mean, we can have nudity in the script, and then but no, of course, obviously, you can't have nudity on YouTube. Actually, you can if you're trying out clothes. I don't get it, but people can get away with that shit. Groove says, I said it yesterday, but I am so waiting for the script writing. Sounds like a blast. Great. There you go. Jason says, the screenplay camp makes me kind of damp in a good way. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oxtub, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. He says, thank you for continuing to do these, bro. Thank you for your generous support. That really means the world to me, man. Thank you so much. Rebirth of Mercy. I am glad I got the Prophecy set for $35 yesterday. I feel like it will be my only purchase this week. You got it for $35? I paid $40. Did you get a discount on it? You might have used some coupons on it, which great. We'll see. I mean, there's 5 more days left of crazy shit. Unreal Fan says, I liked Attack of the Beast creatures, but I can't explain why. I get that too. I get that too. Oh, I love it. Mutineer says, sell the cinematograph slowly. Very slowly. DJ says, no poop, but there might be piss. Oh, yeah. I think there's urine. Yeah. I think, the guy gets pissed on. Yeah. Dude, that's some fucking crazy shit. Doug D, thank you. Got extras from Walmart. Yeah, luckily that one got an official release. They want me to do a sequel, and I want to do a sequel, but they just don't give me any time and money, man. And it's not even really about the money, because I love to make movies, but it's like I just want more time. Give more time to my cast, more time to my crew. That would be ideal. They just churn them out, unfortunately. Um, Rebirth says, I did not enjoy Bang the Drum Slowly. It is boring and depressing. Oh, there you go. You got the standard. Gotcha. Very good. But the box is cut in half, and it goes like this, like a sandwich. I know. The standard's that's a good bet. That's a good bet. Okay, Outwaters. I haven't seen it. It's a newish movie. $12 though for the standard. It's been compared to Skinamarink, and boy, I hated that. Saturn's Core: The Tortured Souls Trilogy. Like an idiot, I bought this. And I know it sucked. But I'm going to what's the name of the fucking guy? I think it's this one. I remember the first one had some pretty graphic nudity in terms of read my review on Letterboxd. I'll go into detail more. Is it worth $16 for 3 shot-on video movies? That's your call. Why did I buy that? I don't even know. I don't know what's happening anymore. Utopia says, give me pity. But will I give them $14 for it? I haven't seen it. If anybody knows about this, let me know. At least the slipcover is interesting. Dancing in the Dust, the early films of Asghad Farhadi. I hope I didn't butcher that too badly. And by early films, we get 2. Combined 203 minutes. I don't know much about this filmmaker or this set of films. But there you go. Double feature for your pants. Time of Molting. This one got some thumbs up in the chat. 15, 19. Another weird. Oh, why did they put it at 19? That's so odd to me. I know I've read about this before, but I cannot recall its details. Artsy Fartsy Naked Time. Time of Molting, $15. All right. Gotta love it. 6 in Paris from Icarus Films. This is a partner that you don't really hear a lot from. I haven't seen this. I think these are short films. Yeah. It's one film, kind of an anthology, 96 minutes. I remember this. And it has some amazing directors. I mean, Claude Chabrol, Godard, Eric Romer. I mean, if you like French stuff, $16.79. I haven't heard too much about it, so I can't say whether it's a solid buy or not. It's not a bad price, and I've been to Paris, but that's still not going to convince me to buy it as it is. Stan says, I'm okay with vomiting in a film. All right, there you go. Enjoy it then. Great looking movie. Guillermo says, I ended up buying Satan Ward. Seems it's a good murder drone movie. Murder drone? I like that era of cinema, but man, the prices are getting too much for me. Rebirth, I think that you're trailblazing a new path. I'm not a huge slipcover or box fan anymore. I'm just in it for the movies and extra features when I shop. You know, I think that's the way to go. I ended up getting Cannibal the Musical that way because the price with the fucking box and the book was like stupid. It was like $50 or something stupid like that. I'm like, no, I can't. Not for that movie. But I want it. But no, I can't. No. So I ended up getting the standard because number one, the box just gets in the way of you opening the movie. Number two, I'm not gonna read a fucking book about it. So I'm with you. I'm with you on that. But for the prophecy gimmick, fine. I took it. Zach says, I was an idiot and bought Tortured Souls as well. If anyone wants to buy a slip version, let me know. You're going to have to sell it cheaper than, what's it going for? $16. Unless you're going to give it away for free. Stanislav says, I'm getting rid of that inside Annie Sprinkle film I accidentally got. Don't think I need to replace it with something else that has piss in it. I think that's why her name was Annie Sprinkle, right? I mean, I'm not too well versed on the history of porn star names, but I think she was called Annie Sprinkle because she peed on people. That's gotta maybe, I don't know. If anybody knows, let me know. That's her name. That's a weird fucking thing to be called after, right? Like, hey, Piss Woman. It's Piss Woman. I think Piss Woman is a better name. Fucking Piss Woman. Alright, sorry. I digress. David says, are you going to eventually pick up the Chef Factory Supernatural Shockers set? Oh, is that the martial arts one? Supernatural Shockers? I might, if I don't have them in another variety, and I may. Doug D says, are you working for Full Moon? No. Monster Mash is Asylum. It's Asylum. I was supposed to make a Full Moon movie, and then it got quietly canceled. I was supposed to do a Leech Woman movie. I was so fucking excited to do a Puppet Master movie, even with all the hurdles put in place. But the movie got basically canceled. Charlie still says we're making it, but let's just say he hasn't returned my calls. So I don't think it's happening. That was supposed to happen now 2 years ago, and I think it's dead in the water, man. I work with Asylum, but this year I'm gonna branch out and kind of just do more independent stuff. The hard part is finding the money, and I think that'll be part of the filmmaking camp. We'll talk about what happens afterwards. You have the script. What do you do? You get it made. Paul says 6 in Paris was 40% off during Partners Month. Now it's 60% off. I'm buying. Get it. And thank you for the $5. I appreciate you. And he says thanks for the streams. Well, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate your generosity as well. Cheers to you. Yeah, I think I'm getting sick. I don't know what happened. I think the Brutalist made me sick. JJ says, I heard Paris smells like piss. Is this true? Well, it's like any kind of major city. New York smells like piss. Yeah. Parts of Paris don't smell great, especially if you take the metro and things like that. Yeah. Yes. The answer is yes. But it's not just Paris. New York. There's parts of LA that smell like piss. It's just the nature of the modern big cities, you know? It just kind of happens. JJ says, Vincent box sets are all different sizes. It gets messy on the shelf shrine. I get that. Especially if you are OCD about that kind of stuff. Luckily, I'm not. I have messy shelves. But if you are very precious about that, I know it could really mess with you. DJ says, I think it was supposed to be Squirt, but she was pissing on people. Oh, really? Oh, that's weird. Okay. What the fuck are we talking about, guys? 9:50 in the morning. Goddamn. Unreal fan says, damn, that sucks. They're lost, MC. Yeah, I hear you. Mutineer says, Leech Woman from MC would have been awesome. It would have been. Fuck, I'll tell you what the movie was about. Okay, so here was my pitch. It was gonna be Diana Prince. She finds the remains of the burnt up Leech Woman. It was gonna be right after part 2. She finds the remains of the. It was going to be called Furnace Leech Woman. She gets burnt up in part 2. She finds the remains of the Leech Woman, brings her back to life. But Diana Prince is kind of like, she's kind of like, looks like the Elephant Man a little bit. She's got like kind of a horribly disfigured body or whatever. She revives the Leech Woman. The Leech Woman uses her leeches to revive her face. Kind of like how people used to use leeches back in the day to like for beauty and shit, and health reasons. So she lays. Okay, picture Diana Prince. Everybody knows Darcy the Mail Girl. She's laying in a bathtub, naked, and the Leech Woman is crawling over her body, over her breasts, whatever, putting leeches everywhere. She starts bleeding into the tub. The tub fills up with blood. Diana Prince, horribly disfigured, disappears into the blood, and then rises up, completely drenched in blood, nude. And then she's like, beautiful, like she is normally. And then she goes on to sort of be an Elizabeth Bathory kind of revenge killer, using the Leech Woman as kind of her partner in crime. Dude, just that shot alone, I'm like, this is gonna be. I'm a Puppet Master fan. I'm a fan of Full Moon. I wanted this moment to be because Leech Woman is not the favorite, so we already got that hurdle. But I wanted that moment to be the moment people go, "Fuck, dude, Leech Woman is the shit. Leech Woman is the best." And they said no to that. They said no, and that killed me. And then we had a script that I didn't think would be satisfying to the fans, and I felt it needed to be worked on. Charlie agreed, and then it ended. I don't know. Maybe one day. Anyway, you got a hint of what's to come. Unreal fan says, "Don't start about Amsterdam." I've been to Amsterdam. Yeah. I won't mention it, but yeah. Yeah. Amsterdam. It smells more of weed than anything else, really, but yeah. Rebirth of Mercy says, "I would love a Leech Woman movie like that." Damn. JJ says, "Prayers for Leech Woman's fruition. How could they say no?" Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but they did. Noise. Who the fuck says no to Diana nude in blood? Charlie Band. I mean, he's the guy. He said I'm honest with you guys. This is what happened. He said no. He said no. We use her too much, but then he goes and uses her in his stuff. Whatever. It is what it is. And it was a beautiful dream, never meant to be. That's all right. Onward and forward, as it were. And in a way, it's not a huge loss for me, because it would have been a lot of work for very little pay, very little time. But I would have done it because it meant something to me as a kid, and I think that's important for a filmmaker to never forget where they came from. So that would have, I would have done it for free, just because it meant that much to me. But it is what it is. All right, so those are the daily deals. I am happy to say I won't be buying anything, because I saved my pennies for a rainy day. We didn't read. No, we did read this. Let's look at the special features. This is the new release, and then we'll go over to the partner side real quick. 2-disc set, obviously 4K, Region A blue, 2 commentary tracks, and a video interview with the director. Oh, this doesn't bode well. Death at the box office. Jesus. Excuse me. New video essay, new text essays. So you get a little booklet with this. I think like all releases, you get a little booklet. Again, a movie I'd like to watch, but I guarantee you I don't need to own it. And this cover looks like a Bigfoot footage, like blurry Bigfoot footage. God, this is really bad. This is really bad. I'm curious what Blake thinks about that. Blake is really big on artwork. Gosh, that looks like ass, dude. Ugh. I hated it. Hated it. Nub says, I need that movie in my life. I may do that scene in something else. So if you ever see that scene, you heard about it here first. And now this: if you're promised a movie to direct, but it's not 100% sure, do you have to be cautious on directing other movies just in case the one you were promised gets the green light? Only if I've signed a contract. But in that case, it was a handshake deal. I literally walked into his office. He goes, "Hey, we'd like you to direct the new Puppet Master." I'm like, yeah, yeah. That sounds yeah, let's do it. So there was never really a contract in place. And this level, like I told Asylum, I was working on Exorcist, writing that at the time, and I said, "Hey, I might be doing this," and like, "Okay, yeah, we'll work around it." So it's usually not a big deal. But when you got millions in stock, then you do sort of have to be on hold. But they can't pay me to be on hold. So there you go. Unreal Fan says they could have paid an artist to get an amazing painted baseball related cover. They could have done anything. They could have just put the poster of the movie. What's the poster of the movie? It's got to be better than that. Okay, Google. Or yeah, let's go to Google. I have to be careful what results I get. Google Bang. Bang. Come on. It's dark here, so. Bang the drum slowly. Images. Just use you can't use the poster of the movie? Why don't they do that? Look at that. I mean, it's not any better, I guess, but. Oh, come on. Alright, well, it doesn't look like they had. Oh, my lord. That's the biggest we could get it. Yeah. I mean, even that's better. I feel that's classier than the shit we got. Anywho. DJ, yes, Melosine does have an exclusive title with Media Club points if you're into that. Hashtag Google Bang. Google Bang is the word of the day. And it's only for those watching now. Remember Google Bang. We'll keep it going. Hashtag Google Bang. We got to get that started. Just like Choinks. So I made a movie called Heretics. It's a found footage movie released in December. And there's a word in there that I'm trying to get started. Choinks. It's basically like ecstatic joy. Like, that thing is so fucking cool, man. That thing is choinks. So I need to get that shit started. So help me help you get it started. It's gonna be like the new Yo, alright? You know what? For example, The Canyons is not choinks, but Lindsay Lohan's nudity, totally choinks. Get it? Got it. Good. Keanu and Co. 71. Okay. It'll be gone by the end of the day. It won't be here tomorrow. Joshua Andrews says, just turned on Tortured Souls 1 since I'd bought in the past. How on earth did these struggle 90s VHS directors find women who would do that on their VHS movies? I mean, are they ladies of the night? Maybe. Are they strippers that they paid? Yeah. Probably. But yeah, there's full on Google Bang in that movie. Let me close the poll, and maybe we'll start another one. Poll: are you a completionist? I am curious. 46% say no. 32% says fuck no. 17% say yes, and 2% say hell yeah. I love drums and balls. I gotta think of a good poll. I'll think of it. But let's look at the partner titles here. We haven't even read really what it's about. We have talked about it. What is it? Director Paul Schrader, writer of Raging Bull and Taxi Driver, and screenwriter Bret Easton Ellis, the author of American Psycho, team up for The Canyons, a searing indictment of Hollywood culture and the year's most controversial film. The years? I mean, maybe that year's. Young trust fund baby Christian is working on financing a horror film simply to keep his dad off his back. His girlfriend turned plaything Tara is helping him with casting. Girlfriend turned plaything. Maybe plaything turned. Anyway. And his producer Gina is trying to get her boyfriend Ryan the lead role. But unbeknownst to Christian and Gina, Ryan and Tara were once a couple, and as soon as the two meet again at an audition, the romance is rekindled. When Christian discovers that Tara has been having an affair, he begins to play a series of cruelly escalating mind games with both Ryan and Tara, leading to an act of violence from which there can be no redemption. Featuring fearless and unprecedented performances from its young cast, The Canyons is a thought-provoking examination of privilege run amok, presented in its unrated director's cut. Now, this stars Gus Van Sant, which is weird as fuck. Stop it. I turned Siri on for some reason. Go away, Siri. Okay, Siri says she can't go away. Uh-oh. She's taking over. Guys, it's AI's taking over. Oh my god. I don't know if the version I saw was unrated or not. But it's not a good movie. It's a yucky movie. But you buy it for the titties. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Zach says the Canyons already had a blue. I can't imagine this transfer being different. It's. I think it's the same thing with a slipcover. Honestly, it's IFC Films, so I think it's the same thing. Well, that's a good question. Has anyone entered the sub sweepstakes? Because you have to use like 300 points, right? That's a weird one. Well, they found up another way to get rid of people's points. Dream Team, Yellow Veil. Oh, short and sweet. In this absurdist homage to 90s basic cable TV thrillers, two hot Interpol agents uncover an international interspecies mystery, a postmodern softcore fever dream. What? That interspecies? Oh Lord. What's happening here? What is this movie about? Fish sex? What? Oh man, no. The Catalog. They have some interesting titles. Crappy slipcover. Oh, by the way, this is the when you look up Google Bang in the dictionary, this is the picture. What's about? Okay, an old man hiccups. That's your first sentence. Okay. Wow. Okay, an old man hiccups. He shuffles slowly about his morning ritual and then takes his place on a bench outside his cottage, beside the road, still hiccuping. A goose goes about its business. Flies buzz. A cat earns its living. A runaway cart causes a stir in the village. The old man hiccups. A lovingly photographed natural history. These opening shots announce Georgi Palfi's Huggle as a film that will proceed in its own way to its own destination without regard to convention. The film is told almost entirely without dialogue, but is alive to sound. We spend observant, introspective hours in a Hungarian hamlet where nothing much seems to happen. Oh, except that there is a suspicious death. A mesmerizing pastoral symphony, finally attuned to the sensible possibilities, both in nature and in cinema. I tried to do that in a William Shatner voice. What the fuck? That sounds insane. 75 minutes. It is a Region A, so sorry those that are only Region B. And you're out of luck unless you have an unlocked player. What the hell? What a strange movie. That is odd as fucking anything I've ever heard in my life. Very strange. Oh, that's not bad. Buying the canyons. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Okay, here's the poll. Here's the poll. What sells you on a movie? This is good. This is good. What sells you on a movie? Nudity, gore, actors, or plot? There we go. That's in the chat right now. This is a really interesting filmmaking question. When you're considering a movie to buy or to watch, what sells you on it? Titties, violence, who's in it, or the story? Oh, what the hell's the movie about? Oh my God, Lindsay Lohan's in it, but it's about an old man hiccuping. You know, I'm curious. Midlife media, 100% boobs. Okay, yeah. I don't blame you. And now this says, I can't buy a crappy movie just to see Lindsay Lohan nude. Plus, if I need to fix, I have Google search. You do. Hashtag Google Bang. Hashtag Google Bang. That's totally choinks. Doug D's a fan of Yellow Veil. Usually pretty happy with it. Well, great. If you pick that up, Dream Team, let us know if it was good. Excuse me, I must blow my nose. I'm going to mute myself for a moment. Apologies. Yeah, woke up a little sick today. Ice Grizzle, how is Mark of the Devil $26, like 60% off? Did VS do a price hike on that title recently? You know, they probably secretly did. I haven't kept up with the pricing on that, but I bought it during Black Friday. I probably should have fucking waited, but I really like that movie. I don't know what the price is right now, but in terms of like where it was on Black Friday, I don't remember what I paid for it. I could look that up actually. Nah, maybe for tomorrow. I'll look it up and have it ready if I remember. Midlife says, weird. When you read an old man hiccups, I actually hiccuped at that exact moment. Holy shit, are you an old man? If you're an old man, then motherfucker, dude, we've just broken the Matrix. Are you faster? Was it ever revealed what the giveaways were for the Black Friday VSMC points? Some people posted stuff on the forums. I think they just got like a grab bag of shit, like print titles, that kind of stuff. Nothing amazing. Yeah. Vincent Fowles in it for the TNA. There you go. Marge says it's all about the pussy. I love it. Nubs says mainly plot for me, but I'd be lying if I said I haven't watched the movie purely because I'm like, I wonder if you get to see her boobs in it. I mean, you know, look. Men, we're not all idiots. We're not all fucking animals. We're not, we're not all perverts. But it is intrinsically an instinct. You know, I guess anybody, not just, straight people, obviously. Anybody, it is an instinct in us to be attracted to humans. And then you put a celebrity, somebody who has made themselves an image, made themselves an idol. It's stupid to be like, oh man, you're just watching it for the titties. You're like, yeah, because it's a human instinct. It's like eating. Oh man, you're just eating because you eat. Yeah, I need to eat. Yeah, I need to see boobs. It is a human instinct. I should, if I made a T-shirt that said "I need to see boobs," I'll put the logo on the bottom. Would you guys buy it? I'm curious. I might sell maybe one or two. I need to see boobs. Um, or as Martin says, it's all about the pussy. Uh, ah, good times. Anyway, let's read influencer, and I think we'll wrap it up for today. This one has not sold very well. It is a Shutter release. I don't know anything about it. Whoa, is that a birthmark? What an interesting birthmark. Or is it a burn? I'm not sure. Or is that just part of the movie? It might just be part of the movie. I don't know. I don't know. What's about? While struggling on a solo backpacking trip, social media influencer Madison meets CW, who shows her a more uninhibited way of living, but CW's interest in Madison takes a darker turn. Ooh, lesbian thriller, I guess? I don't know. I haven't seen it, but it is on Shutter. If you want to give it a throw, TBYB, and we'll read the rest later in the week. Oh, you know what? I skipped this, and we'll go back. We'll go back to that. Midlife says, I don't consider myself an old man yet. I'm 46. I'm 45. We're not old. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. Zach says, I do appreciate an MC nudity report on a movie review. You know, a lot of people don't do it, and I know I personally would want to know, hey, by the way, titties. I think people, you know, you should know that. Like, hey, by the way, they kill a real chicken in this, and so if you're not into animal cruelty, who is, then watch out for that. What the fuck? I did not notice this. Yet another Cinematograph T-shirt. It took me a minute to realize what that was. It's popcorn. I thought it was a graboid from Tremors. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that a graboid with a waffle on his head? And no, it's a popcorn. What are they doing? Why does Cinematograph have 8 fucking T-shirts? Every time they release a movie, there's another T-shirt. Is this like a thing? Like, oh, well, we have to put a T-shirt every time we release a movie. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Let's look. All merch. Can I filter by label? Oh, I can. 17. Okay, go. Cinematograph. Okay. Look at how many fucking T-shirts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 motherfucking T-shirts. How many? Okay, so how many does VSU have? None. VSA, none. Why does Cinematograph? Does Cinematograph itself own a T-shirt store? And all these designs aren't great either. Guys, release T-shirts when people like the line. Criterion, yeah, release a T-shirt. Vinegar Syndrome, yeah. Severin, yeah. Cinematograph has released ass. 2, 3 good movies. This is a new line. I don't need 10 T-shirts. That's insanity to me. I don't know. And now this says I would not buy a shirt with a piece of popcorn on it. $34. Yeah, well, that's what it is. Oh man. Are you faster says I also got Mark of the Devil Black Friday, $32.49. That's how much it was. Fuck. God damn it. I think we should just make a concerted effort to not buy anything during Black Friday because these subscribers things are really the way to go, man. Noise Loop says I like the influencer. Bought it yesterday. There you go. There's a thumbs up for that. Groove says it's crazy. We all watch porn like it's no big deal, but then there's nice boobs in a trashy '80s horror movie. And we're like, dude. Well, yeah, but it's like but I think it's more expected in porn. You know what I mean? There's gonna be nudity in there, and I think in a movie that you see somebody who you don't expect to be nude, it's a surprise. And in porn, there's no surprise. Surprises are nice. And now this is, I would watch a movie if it was free to watch, if I just wanted to see a famous woman nude, but I couldn't spend money on it if that's all the movie has going for it. Yeah, I get that. I guess if you like Bret Easton Ellis, it's less than zero. It's that kind of movie. I'm not a big fan of that world necessarily. DJ says, do you think there's less nudity sex in modern movies? It's just something I think I've noticed, but maybe I'm crazy. Oh, there absolutely is. Absolutely is. They don't really do that anymore. DJ Depression says audiences consider female nudity to be toxic and evil. I think it has gotten a bad rap for sure. But speaking of nudity, mini review. I'll do it now. Why not? Where is it? I'll bring it up here. I just saw this yesterday. Black-Eyed Susan. Fuck this movie. Yes, tons of nudity. Oh, thank you for that, Mart. Ted Bundy has only one left. It's no longer on sale, but only one left. Even after that, that's crazy. No one's gonna buy that at full price now, though, unless somebody doesn't know about the sale and they'll grab it. But man, anyway, Black-Eyed Susan. I believe I gave it 1 star, and I'll tell you why. Well, first it sucked. Yeah, it sucked. Really bad. Here's the problem with this movie. The concept of the movie is it's a company who's developing sex dolls. Okay. And this guy gets hired, like a homeless guy, gets hired to test it out. But it's not just a sex doll. It's a sex doll for abusive people. So they've built a sex doll that you can beat up. Because maybe, sometimes you want to smack a bitch. That's a crazy fucking concept. Insanely fucking crazy concept. So the doll is specifically designed to be not only, used for sex, but to be punched and abused and beaten and basically like a stress ball. A stress ball you can have sex with. The movie gives us, and I'm gonna reveal this because I want you to know going in, because it's a really fucked up concept. It doesn't necessarily spoil the movie, but you should know what the movie's about. At the end of the movie, it's revealed that they're building a new line of sex dolls. It's called Pedo Pals. I'm not going to go any further. But after what I've just told you about the, adult sex dolls, what they're made for, that was the biggest fucking bomb I think I've seen in... well, The Brutalist has a big bomb at the end of that movie that was like, what the fuck? Why did this happen? But that movie not only drops that bizarre, horrifying, twist right at the end, it just fucking ends. It has an interesting concept, but it does nothing with it. 1 star. Fuck you, Black Eyed Susan. VSP is right up there with Cinematograph. Shit. Shitty shit, man. Shitty shit. Shit on a stick. Shitty shit with licorice on top. That's the worst. It's the worst kind. Anyway, you're right, Vince. I was trying to remember what movie had nudity in it. Nosferatu has nudity in it. I saw Complete Unknown. I'll give a review of that tomorrow. I don't think that no, it didn't. It should have, but it didn't. That was pretty safe. All right, let me close the poll here. I'm curious, what sells you on a movie? 56% say plot. I think that's where I would land as well. What's the movie about? Movies are always about the story. You're telling a story in a visual way. That's what it's always about. It doesn't matter who's in it. It doesn't matter if there's nudity. It doesn't matter if there's violence. What am I watching? Why are you asking me to give you my time to you? That's why I'm here. Tell me a story and make it a good one. 25% say nudity. Gore and actors are tied at 9%. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had a tie before. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, it looks like the majority agree. Plot, story is the tantamount element of this whole damn thing. All right, let's call it a day. I'm gonna take in the last few comments here. But I think we've beaten this to death, as you would a sex doll. Anyway, let me look at Ted Bundy real quick. I wonder. Yeah, still one left in stock. No one's paying $30 for it, unless they don't realize it. Oh, it was just on sale. But hey, it's the last one. Anyway, Keith says Cinematograph is a way of life, bro. Cinematograph has more merch than actual movie releases. You're right. It's insane. Midlife says, I have a couple of Cinematograph shirts. I don't like the designs a lot, but they use comfort colors, which is superior feel to the others, which they all used. Wish they all used that. Oh, okay. So you like the feel of the shirts, but you're like, whatever. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Daikatana says, the popcorn shirt is for the in crowd. Ah, okay. That's us, technically, so I guess we should buy it. DJ says, bring nudity back. Of course, people shouldn't be forced into it or anything like that, but the fact that movies are way more violent and less sexual makes no sense. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. For example, the Terrifier movies. Super violent. No nudity. Well, I think the first one did, right? The girls getting cut in half. But it's weird that they're so like PG in that regard, but they'll like eviscerate a woman, but I don't know, weird to me. And now this says, thank you, MC. Hope you feel better. I gotta go. All right, take care. I hope you're well, man. Thanks for hanging in. Mutineer says, nudity in movies fell off as the internet made access to nudity ubiquitous. It's true. True. Noizu says, have you seen the back of the Sales Girl slipcover? I've not. What is the Sales Girl? Is that a partner title? I haven't done all the partner titles. Oh, yeah, I did notice that. We'll read about that tomorrow, I think. Mutineer says they don't even like making R-rated movies anymore if they can help it. For sure. I mean, horror movies nowadays, it's rare. I know Blumhouse likes to stay at PG-13. Is Divinity rewatchable? By the way, there's nudity in that. I don't think I would rewatch it myself. I'll say it that way. I don't think I would rewatch it. Alex says, the male gaze is bad, okay? Can't have you perverts looking at beautiful women and thinking impure thoughts. Damn it. Why not? That's a shame. Anywho, Turtle Poo, there we are with day 2 of Vinegar Syndrome's subscriber week. Day 3, what do we got? We got 1 new VSA, which could potentially be something good, but most likely it'll be a Hong Kong title because that seems to be the order of the day. Whole bunch of daily deals. Day 4 brings us another VSP, which is most likely Street Trash. Couldn't get through it. That was my review. I literally couldn't get through it. Not because it was gross, because I was just so turned off by it. I'm like, I really don't want to waste my time on this. And I rarely do that, but I should start doing more of that. Then we get a VSL day 5, Cinematograph day 6, day 7, DeGauzer, which is most likely iced. And I'll never understand the love for that movie. It's just okay. It's just okay. It's not like Beaks, because Beaks is choinks.
Yeah, y'all ready for this?